6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has directed authorities concerned to begin early preparations to prevent any loss of life and property during next year's monsoon season. Deputy Prime Minister is in Brussels to participate in the 7th session of Pakistan-EU Strategic Dialogue. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia have discussed bilateral relations with special focus on security matters. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, occupation forces in their continued state terror campaign have detained several Kashmiris in fabricated cases. China says the Shanghai Cooperation Organization is capable to play a greater role in bringing the world under good governance. In T20 Tri-Series, the second match between Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe will be played at Rawalpindi tomorrow. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif has directed authorities concerned to begin early preparations to prevent any loss of life or property during next year's monsoon season. Presiding over a meeting in Islamabad today, he ordered immediate implementation of the short-term plan presented by the Ministry of Climate Change. The Prime Minister directed the Ministry of Climate Change, Ministry of Planning and National Disaster Management Authority to work in close coordination with provincial governments for integrated planning on climate change. He also called for preparations to convene a meeting of the National Water Council to carry out national level planning on water management. The Prime Minister said that unfortunately, Pakistan continues to bear severe consequences of climate change despite contributing almost negligibly to global carbon emissions. The meeting was briefed on indicators regarding next year's monsoon. The Ministry of Climate Change also briefed on short, medium and long-term plans to prevent the monsoon-related losses. Minister for Climate Change Dr. Musaddiq Malik says Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has approved an integrated national strategy to reduce climate-induced disasters. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, along with Chairman National Disaster Management Authority, Lieutenant General Inam Haider Malik, he said the strategy consists of a three-phase program aimed at controlling climate-related damages, particularly those caused by floods and heavy rains. Deputy Prime Minister Mohammad Ishaq Dar has arrived in Brussels on an official visit to participate in the 7th session of Pakistan-EU Strategic Dialogue commencing tomorrow. During his visit, he will also lead Pakistani delegation at the Indo-Pacific Ministerial Forum. The Deputy Prime Minister will also engage in meetings with his counterparts from different countries and senior European Union officials. Deputy Prime Minister Mohammad Ishaq Dar met with the Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov in Moscow. They reviewed the entire spectrum of bilateral relations and expressed deep satisfaction at the current positive trajectory of ties. In the meeting held on the sidelines of the SCO Council of Heads of Government meeting, both sides expressed satisfaction at the positive trajectory of bilateral ties. Both leaders exchanged views on wide-ranging regional and international issues. Interior Minister Mohsen Naqvi visited the Embassy of Saudi Arabia in Islamabad today, where he was warmly received by the Saudi Ambassador Nawaf bin Saeed Al Malki. During the meeting, Interior Minister and Saudi Ambassador discussed Pakistan-Saudi relations with a focus on expanding bilateral cooperation and enhancing coordination on security matters. Both sides also reviewed ways to broaden cooperation between the interior ministries of the two countries. Minister for National Food Security Rana Tanveer Hussain has reiterated a government's commitment for the development of a sustainable and competitive olive value chain across Pakistan. He was addressing at the Council of Members of the International Olive Council held in Cordoba, Spain. The minister said that over the past decade, around 50,000 acres have been successfully brought under olive cultivation in the country, marking a significant milestone in agriculture diversification efforts. Rana Tanveer Hussain said the government has formulated the Olive Value Chain Policy 2030, a comprehensive roadmap while aligning Pakistan's efforts with global best practices. This is Radio Pakistan. Punjab Chief Minister Maryam Nawaz Sharif inaugurated electric bus project in Rawalpindi today to provide comfortable and affordable travel facilities to the people. Addressing the ceremony, she said 45 buses have arrived while more will arrive soon. The Chief Minister said there will be around 80 state-of-the-art electric buses to provide transport facilities to the commuters in just 20 rupee fare. A 20-member cabinet of Azad Jammu and Kashmir was sworn in at Muzaffarabad today. The cabinet comprises 18 ministers and 2 advisors. The acting president and speaker AJK Legislative Assembly, Chaudhry Lateef Akbar, administered the oath to the ministers, while Prime Minister Faisal Mumtaz Rathore administered the oath to the advisors. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, occupation forces, in their continued intensified state terror campaign, have detained several Kashmiris in fabricated cases. According to Kashmir Media Service, the forces are committing widespread human rights violations without accountability. Indian forces have also carried out cordon and search operations in several areas of Srinagar, Kulgam, and Islamabad districts under draconian laws targeting freedom-loving Kashmiris, demanding their UN-recognized right to self-determination. Kashmiri civil society groups have condemned the latest arrests. Meanwhile, Indian police and hospital administration have intensified inspections of staff and doctors' lockers at Sri Maharaja Gulab Singh Hospital in Jammu. On the other hand, Leh Apex Body and the Kargil Democratic Alliance have urged India to immediately address Ladakh's long-pending political demands. According to Kashmir Media Service, they submitted a detailed 29-page framework seeking a 30-member legislative assembly and constitutionally protected statehood under the 6th schedule. China says the Shanghai Cooperation Organization is capable of taking the joint implementation of the Global Governance Initiative as an opportunity to play a greater role in bringing the world under good governance. Chinese Premier Li Qiang made the remarks while addressing the 24th meeting of the Council of Heads of Government of Member States of the SCO in Moscow. He underscored the SCO's importance in building and reforming the global governance system. He urged member countries to promote development and security through cooperation, promote high-quality Belt and Road cooperation, and jointly build an open and inclusive world economy. In T20 Tri-Series, a match between Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe will be played at Rawalpindi tomorrow. The match will start at 6 in the evening. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif hosted a luncheon in Islamabad today in the honor of cricket teams of Pakistan, Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe participating in the Tri-Nation Series. He commended the spirit, skill and dedication demonstrated by the teams of Pakistan, Sri Lanka and Zimbabwe in the ongoing Tri-Nation Series. The Prime Minister emphasized that players should set an excellent standard of sportsmanship and mutual respect during the matches, which will serve as a beacon of guidance for new generation. Finally, the weather. Dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during next 12 hours. Cold weather conditions are likely to persist in hilly areas, while very cold during night hours. Shallow smog patches may develop in some plain areas of Punjab. And now the headlines once again. Prime Minister has directed authorities concerned to begin early preparation to prevent any loss of life and property during next year's monsoon season. Deputy Prime Minister is in Brussels to participate in the 7th session of the Pakistan-EU Strategic Dialogue. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.